What is going on, guys? We got a special video planned out for today.
New build for the channel. Really excited. I hope you guys don't know what it is, but I have a feeling that you already know what it is.
We asked a bunch of you guys from Instagram to guess the car, and like 99% of you all said a Miata. You guys assume that we got another Miata. Well,
It's not a Miata.
it's not a Miata. So we have been looking for this kind of car for quite a while, about 5 months, and we went to go look at one last week, and it was a total piece of garbage. $1,500, and it broke down when we drove it. We got probably a mile down the road and it just died. We saw another one.
We left it there because and walked back to our car.
Because it wasn't my car. It wasn't our car at that point. We felt bad.
Tell somebody that it's drivable though, and then, hey, take it for a spin, and then it dies.
Anyways, so then that was trash. A couple days later, we found another one. Went to go test drive that. Total garbage, vibrations up the wazoo.
It had like a hydraulic e-brake, so we were really excited. Like, okay, maybe we could turn it into a drift build, and then it didn't work at all.
Its only function was to act like brakes. It was hooked up to another reservoir that it just didn't work. So we were really bummed out. We had been looking for a very, very long time. We almost bought the crappy one, and then I said, you know what? I have a feeling we're gonna get one of these cars today. So all day we drove around through residential neighborhoods.
Every car that we drove by, we left notes on because we were looking for one.
We probably left about 15 notes on these specific cars, and no one got back to us. And then like our last stop, I said, okay, we've made it from Temecula, and then we've gone our way back through all the way to Simi Valley, which is quite a distance. From Temecula, yeah, we were looking literally all day. And I said, okay, well, let's go down one more street. And Alina, little Hawkeye, she was like, there it is, that's the one right there.
I remember driving past and I was like, blah blah blah, oh my god. And then we stopped, and then I was like, we have to go knock on their door, we have to talk to somebody, because nobody's answering their door. So we just leave a note. I guess I understand. No
one was responding. No one wants to sell these cars. They're becoming hard to find. They're going up in value. To make a long story short, I knock on the door. This woman answers, very nice lady, Diane. If you're watching, hi Diane. And she says, that's my son's car. Let me go wake him up. It was like, what, 5 in the afternoon? It was like 5 o'clock at night. So he comes out, he goes, oh yeah, well, I just got this Lexus IS 300 manual, very rare, from like OEM manual. I just got it for like $12,500, and this car has been sitting because I don't drive it anymore. So, and I said, okay, well, how much do you want for it? He thought about it, looks to his mom and goes, Mom, what do you think? And she goes, huh, $1,500. And I said, done. No questions asked. Let's start writing the paperwork. And we drove it that night. We drove it home. It was drivable. So,
we actually had to go get a battery, but when he started it up, it sounded so good. Yeah.
So without further ado, here's the new car.
We got a new car. It's an M edition.
Okay, so this is not just your ordinary Miata. It's a 1995 M edition, which came from the factory with the BBS wheels, which we do have. It's just we had to put our original wheels from the blue Miata that we have now. We had to put those on it because the tires were bald. So this one came with a KBD front bumper and an OEM bumper, which we're eventually going to turn the car back to stock. Maybe we're kind of still in the process of like
figuring out what kind of build that we're going to make it.
If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead, put them in the comments below. Let us know what you guys want to see. Alina wants to build like a super stance car because it's already got the front camber and the rear camber and whatnot. But that's another story. So go put it in the comment below. So the car is in decent condition. It's a 1.8 with the LSD transmission, so we could hit the track. The car's got a bunch of potential. For now, we're gonna work on making it actually look good because it doesn't look the best.
The camera makes it look 10 times better than it looks in person.
Yeah, so we gotta work on the body first and then the regular maintenance, because this car did sit for a year. But other than that, after we do that stuff, then we can start modifying it and giving it the touch that we want to give it, I guess, right?
Yeah. Did we mention that we got it for $1,500 freaking dollars?
Which is, for a running Miata.
An M edition, a 1.8 manual, tried to find one. And it, with what, 2 sets of wheels, a soft top, and a bra cover thing, 2 bumpers.
It came with a lot of parts.
Came with a lot of stuff. Came with OEM parts and the parts that he had put on the car. So I don't know. I felt like this was, we almost bought all these other cars that needed so much more work. And
it wouldn't have even been running. Maybe after like 4 months it would have been running. But like this is in good condition running. I'm
glad that we just kept saying no to, yes, we did want a project, but how much of a project did we want for what we thought it was worth? People think that, you know, their shitbox Miata is worth a lot of money, even though it's got, I don't know, back fees and every panel is dented and there's like real mechanical issues with the car.
We're just happy to have one that's in decent running condition, and that all we really have to focus on is to make it look good. So I guess that's all for today. You guys are gonna get a lot more content Miata wise. We're still working out a little update on Alina's car. We're working out a few issues. Her air ride is leaking. As soon as it's just been so hot out, we haven't even touched the cars in like, oh, maybe 2 weeks.
It's been 100, and plus my mom's moving to Kentucky, so
yeah, we're dealing with family stuff right now, but we're still trying to pump out videos for you guys.
The dust is finally settling and we can finally focus on what we've been trying to do this whole time, and it's been stressing us out because all we really wanted to do is this, and there's so many other things that got in the way, and it made me sad because this is a priority to me, or I really like doing it, and I feel like it puts a hindrance on our progress if we just stop because there's things in the way.
Yeah, so other than that, Alina's car is going to be buttoned up in a couple days, and then we can start finishing up the little things that we wanted to do to the blue Miata, and then after the blue Miata, then things will really start rolling for this guy. If you guys have a nickname for this little one, I heard Maroon Balloon already. That was one of them, and I kind of like it. If you guys have a nickname for this car, go ahead, leave it in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys think. We were thinking Pip because it's tiny and it has a lot of pep because it's a 1.8, and then the other Miata would be Squeak because every time it drives, all you hear is squeak, 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 squeak. The coilover is like leaning up against the axle, and it's just wee, wee, wee. It's embarrassing, but it's also really But if the
cool.
license plate said Squeak, and then Alina was driving this one, and it was Pip, and next to it would be Pip Squeak, and then you got first and second bay. I mean, it's kind of,
I don't know. We're trying to think of something. So we're trying to think of twins too.
Yeah, like Mary Kate and Ashley.
Or left boob, right boob.
I don't know about that. We really appreciate you guys watching and taking the time out of your day to check us out. Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll catch you guys next time.
Bye.
If you guys want to stay updated on all of the cars, the 2 86s and the 2 Miatas now, you can follow us on Instagram at 86skulls. You can check us out all over there. Actually, Instagram hasn't even seen the car yet, and usually Instagram's the first one to actually see what's going on. But we really felt like we've been neglecting this side of what we like to do, and yeah, we wanted to. You have to see it first. Yeah, so anyways, that's gonna be all, guys. Take it easy. Bye. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Watch the clock tick tock while it hit the road. Young tips on the stereo, good as gold. Homies by my side, you already know. Who's got time to be negative anymore? Watch the clock tick tock while it hit the road. Young tips on the stereo, good as gold. Homies by my side, you already know. Who's got time to be negative anymore? Yeah. Who's got time to be negative anymore? Who's got time to be negative anymore? Pause for a moment. We're young, but we